hello. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her.
Hey, what's up, guys? Recent YouTuber MadUps87 says to me, Jacob, I know this doesn't have anything to do with vertical jump training, but have you ever heard of Grow Taller for Idiots, etc.? Have you ever heard of it? Does it work, or is it just a scam? And is there actually a way to get taller? So that's funny you ask, because here I am in Mexico City and I actually found the secret. Choco Lycos, but they're all gone. So we're gonna have to find another way. No, I'm just kidding. Bad joke, probably. Listen, growing taller is a question I get from a lot of people, and probably randomly I get a lot of Asians and Mexicans asking me how to grow taller. And so I think it's an important thing to understand, because I'm going to tell you what I think and what I think science has said about it at this point, and I'm going to let you take with that what you will. But I will tell you this, physically, people's posture is one of the biggest things that makes them shorter. And I know you can't do a lot by posture, but if you have spinal lordosis, or if you're hunched over, you can lose, several inches actually from your posture. Also, if your feet go flat, if you lose your arches in your feet, you will actually get shorter. So, if you were able to restore your arches, or if you're able to get better posture, you will actually stand up more erect and taller and be a little closer to the rim. So that's one thing about being taller, standing taller, but that's not the same thing as growing taller. So here's the skinny, really. When you're growing, you have a certain genetic disposition that you need to fill up. And, by getting proper nutrition, proper exercise, proteins, minerals, vitamins, you will help your body to grow to its maximum capacity. There comes a point where your bones have what's called a physis at the end of them, which is what people call the growth plates. Well, really, your bones solidify at the ends eventually, and that signifies the fulfillment of your genetic predisposition and how you have nurtured that genetic predisposition to grow. Okay? So once you reach that and your bones have solidified on the ends, you're not going to allow your bones to get any longer. So there's a window where you could probably actually make a difference in how tall you grow by exercising properly. People say that when you lift weights, you're going to stunt your growth. Well, that's just not true. And in fact, there may even be proof that lifting weights stimulates greater growth. When people talk about you're going to hurt your growth plates, the physis that's on your bone has to be broken, not just compressed, not just weight put on it. It has to be broke. And even if it is broke, you can usually heal it and you're just fine. So people talking about weights, that is just inappropriate for children. It's really not, and there's really no scientific proof of it. And in my opinion, lifting weights is actually going to aid in getting growing taller, because there's a hormonal release, and there's also injury prevention and such as that by being more of an athletic person. Anyways, growing taller, that maybe has a little bit to do with it, but in the end, there is no formula, there is no exercise, there's no Coco Licos cereal that is going to allow you, that I know of, and that science has spoken on, that is going to allow you to grow taller. Especially if you have reached your mature age where your bones have solidified and the growth plates have sealed up, so to speak. So what you really want to do is get closer to the rim. When you say you want to be taller, maybe it's because you think that's a lady pleaser, maybe that's because you want to dunk. Well, if you do want to dunk, one thing you can do is stretch your lats, because you'll notice that if you stretch your lats, you can actually reach a little higher into the air. So you can actually grab a couple inches off that, and obviously increasing your vertical is going to help you grab rebounds, help you get up higher, dunk, beast, all that kind of stuff. So if you have questions, or if somebody, some 7-foot YouTuber has found the way to grow taller, let me know right here. Otherwise, you got to know there's postural adjustments you can do. Your arches can affect your height. There's a growth period and your growth plates, and along with your genetic predisposition and how you nurture that will determine what your height is. And I would also like to know how to get bigger hands. Look at these hands. It's just not right. They're so small and chubby, you know. So if anybody gets, maybe there's a cream or who knows. I'm looking for ways to get bigger hands for palming the basketball, and maybe even a couple more inches. So if somebody does find that that secret method, throw it our way, and we'll get it up on YouTube. If you do decide, hey, I'm going to give it a shot, you know, you're bound, that's okay. Just make sure that the person who's selling that to you has, an established refund policy, something you can fall back on if you read it and they say go buy Chocolicos, and or whatever. So just be ready to fall back in case that it's fluff or a scam, because if there was a way, a safe, established way for people to grow, we'd be on it. I'd be all over it. Some people say that growth hormone or steroids. Well, really, growth hormone might help you to grow more cartilage, but that's not going to help you grow taller. Maybe that's going to make your ears longer and your nose bigger or something, but that's not going to help you grow taller. So if you guys disagree with me, if you think that there is science that I've missed, there's new research, there's new products, let me know. Post it down below. Tell me I'm full of it, and let's have it out. Otherwise, put your focus somewhere within your grips. Put your focus on something that you can actually change, not in something that makes you powerless.
I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat and a 6'4" baller. I wish I was like 6'9" so I could get with Leoshi, cause she don't know me, but yo, she's